What is going on, guys? So today we are back with another Secret Details video, but today is my first time covering Marvel Spider-Man 2. In the beginning of the main story, you can go to Peter's room, and there you can find so many hidden details, and they are all quite interesting. Without further ado, let's get on with the video. To start out, on Peter's wall, there's a newspaper cover which says Amazing New Hero or Violent Vigilante. But the part of this that is interesting is the pose that Spider-Man is doing in this photo. If you compare this photo side by side to Spider-Man's first ever appearance in The Amazing Fantasy number 15, they actually are the exact same. This is such a cool nod to the classic comics, since this is most likely this universe's Spider-Man's first ever appearance as well. The next cool detail is an award plaque from the Pym Science Summer Camp back in 2003. The cool detail is that this summer camp was actually run by or sponsored by Dr. Hank Pym, aka Ant-Man. It even has his signature in the bottom right side of this plaque. This is a really cool detail, and this detail tells us that Ant-Man does in fact exist in this universe. Could this mean anything for the future projects? I guess we'll have to wait to find out. On Peter's desk, you can find designs for early versions of his web shooters. Correct me if I'm wrong, but these are the same drawings seen in the first game. Beside the drawings are a pair of web shooters, but these aren't just any regular web shooters. These are the Concussive Blast web shooters which were in the first game. Very cool details. Next up, we have an updated version of the Spider-Man plushie, which looks different than the one in the first game. There's a poster advertising the wrestler Crusher Hogan. There's another poster on the wall which advertises Crusher Hogan versus the Spider. This is a cool detail since it's a nod to Spider-Man's origin when he wanted to use his powers to achieve fame and money. And that means this universe's Spider-Man had the same origin story as other Spider-Men, such as Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, who also fought Crusher Hogan. Right next to the poster, you can see one of Peter's early suits, which looks just like the suit that we saw in the beginning of the first game. Perhaps the suit was just not finished, or maybe it was battle damaged. On the dresser, you can actually find the comic book Amazing Fantasy number 15, which was the first ever appearance of Spider-Man, like we discussed earlier. Behind the dresser, you can see a calendar, which was last written during the events of the first game. The 3rd of October being May's surprise birthday party, the 15th being the mission when Peter has to find his belongings, and the 31st saying what to wear, most likely alluding to the point in the game where Peter has to get a new suit to fight Otto Octavius. On the ground, you can find a bag which has a Spider-Man mask in it. On Peter's nightstand, you can find a stolen police radio, which he most likely used in his early years to know what was happening in the city. On his shelves, you can find his original camera, which he used to take pictures for the Daily Bugle, and also his glasses, which he used to need to wear prior to his spider bite. So those are some interesting details which you can find in Marvel Spider-Man 2. If you found this interesting, comment down below, and maybe to show some support, leave a like and subscribe. See you guys.